You're listening to WRUU-LP Savannah, Georgia, 107.5 FM, WRUU.org. We are Savannah Soundings, community radio with global soul.
Down the Bockney Den, the burden crashes brown from the autumn state. Spreading hazel rustles as they bend and sway, as they laid in wait. My fathers, they have walked this road, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? There is no great and heavy load, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? Across the island face, the amber sun beats down, showing vivid green. I hear it wild and loud, feel it wild and proud, the way it's always been. My fathers, they have looked this way, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? No clever words we had to say, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? Now I stand on solid ground, I stand on solid ground, on solid ground. Now I stand on solid ground, I stand on solid ground, on solid ground. It's the land that is our wisdom, it's the land that shines us through, it's the land that feeds our children. It's the land you cannot own, the land owns you. Where is the honest fool, the open soul, the simple smile? Who the word or two for the passing stranger who may rest a while? My fathers, they have said these things, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? The joy a shared friendship brings, and now I know. Yes, didn't they know? Now we stand on solid ground, we stand on solid ground, on solid ground. Now we stand on solid ground, we stand on solid ground, on solid ground. It's the land, it is our wisdom, it's the land that shines us through. It's the land that feeds our children. It's the land you cannot own, the land owns you. It's the land, it is our wisdom. It's the land that shines us through. It's the land that feeds our children. It's the land you cannot own, the land owns you.
You're listening to Celtic Traditions. I'm your host, Michael Corbett. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was Dolores Keane with a song called Solid Ground from an album also called Solid Ground. That was written by the Scottish songwriter Dougie MacLean, and that recording was extremely popular in the mid-1990s. Well, we hope everybody out there in our listening audience had a very happy, memorable, and safe St. Patrick's Day weekend. Please remember that Irish music sounds just as good and is just as much fun after St. Patrick's Day as it is in February and March. There are several of us in Savannah who are trying to promote year-round Irish cultural events here in Savannah, and we appreciate everybody's support with our efforts. Well, as promised, we have a lot of artists on the show today whom you have not heard from us before. We have gone to great lengths to greatly expand our music collection to include a more diverse array of artists to bring you a better variety and some wonderful selections that you're going to hear today and over the next several weeks. We're going to continue now with a group called The Elders. This is a group from Kansas City, Missouri. They're going to sing a song for you called Better Days Ahead. This is from an album called Gale Day.
Buskin made no difference to me. A month and week to week, from hand to mouth I ran. 1,000,000 miles a minute, a stubborn, foolish man. I took a walk round Green Street to kill the morning chill. She was selling scones and brandy with a finger in the till. A double shot to hold me, a straightener in the wind. If I ever thought I'd know for sure, I'll never know again. She was cool, she was kind, till she made me lose my mind. We've got better days ahead, and many more where they came from. Don't chase them all away, my friend, till your heart goes numb. It's a long, hard road, they say, with a fiddler on the way, I will swear by a better day.
Well, the world is flat where I come from. We've got no place to hide, no bridge across the ocean to reach those sons that died.
Now they say she's living on the coast, the baby on the way. The winter wolf outside the door to south of Galway Bay. I never bought that fishing boat, my second best laid plan. She must have known that penance was a scam. She was cool, she was kind, till she made me lose my mind. Yeah, we got better days ahead, many more where they came from. Don't chase them all away, my friend, till your heart goes numb. Well, it's a long, hard road, they say, but with a fiddler on the way, I will swear by a better day. With a fiddler on the way, I will swear by better days.
I once had a true love, but now I have none. And since she has left me, I cry all alone. Oh, since she has left me, contented I'll be, for she loves another far better than me. So green grows the laurel, and soft falls the dew, and sorrow is my love when parting from you. But at our next meeting, our joys we'll renew. We'll love one another and vow to be true. I wrote my love a letter in red rosy lines, and she sent me back another all entangled and twined, saying you'd keep your love letters and I will keep mine. You write to your true love and I'll write to mine. So green grows the laurel, and soft falls the dew, and sorrow is my love when parting from you. But at our next meeting, our joys we'll renew. Love one another and vow to be true. I have passed my love's window, both early and late, and the looks that she gave me would make my heart break. Oh, the looks that she gave me, 10,000 would kill. Though she hates and detests me, I love her still. Sometimes in sweet slumber I dream that I see my young darling true love come smiling to me. But when I awaken, I find it not so. My eyes are like fountains where the waters do flow. So green grows the laurel, and soft falls the dew, and sorrow was my love when parting from you. But at our next meeting, our joys we'll renew. Love one another and vow to be true.
Thanks for joining us on Celtic Traditions. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please send us an email at celtictraditions912@gmail.com. That was Patrick Street with Green Grows the Laurel from an album called Street Life. And before that, you heard the group from Canada known as the Cotters with the Contradictions set from the album Feast. Up next, we have the Cayley Bandits with 250 to Vigo from Hangin' at the Crossroads.
On Friday mornings at 11 a.m., please join me for my show called Beyond the Liner Notes. I'm your host, Brian Renner. Each week, I feature a different genre of music and provide some background information about artists and recordings. Tune in on Fridays at 11 for Beyond the Liner Notes.
My ship, she sails in the morning for half a world away. So raise your glasses just once more to friends of yesterday. We laughed with pride, but side by side we lived from day to day. And I wonder, are there friends like you on the shores of Botany Bay? Farewell, you little narrow streets, I wandered as a child. Farewell, you kindly neighbors, I used to drive you wild. I'm bound for South Australia, the land of great renown. Have a drink today before I say farewell to my native town. The doors were never bolted and the hearth, it shone like steel. The kettle always boiling and a welcome you could feel. There was bread upon the table and whiskey in the tay. And I wonder if it's better, boys, on the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell, you little narrow streets, I wandered as a child. Farewell, you kindly neighbors, I used to drive you wild. I'm bound for South Australia, the land of great renown. Have a drink today before I say farewell to my native town. The memories flow, but I must go. Good neighbors, take my hand. It's not for want of comrades I leave my native land. We laughed and sang, the rafters rang, sure as on fine spring days. And I'll shed a tear every mile from here to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell, you little narrow streets, I wandered as a child. Farewell, you kindly neighbors, I used to drive you wild. I'm bound for South Australia, the land of great renown. Have a drink today before I say farewell to my native town. Have a drink today before I say farewell to my native town.
You're listening to WRUU-LP Savannah, Georgia, 107.5 FM, WRUU.org. We are Savannah Soundings, community radio with global soul.
Support for this portion of WRUU's programming is brought to you by listeners in the 2019 Savannah Music Festival, which runs from March 28th through April 13th. The Savannah Music Festival will be featuring world music artists Fatoumata Diawara with Nora Mint Simali, Daime Aracena, flamenco virtuoso Vicente Amigo, Dreamers Circus with the Seamus Egan Project, Angelique Kidjo's Remain in Light, a Latin dance party with Septeto Santiaguaro, and more. Additional information can be found at savannahmusicfestival.org.
Thank you for listening to Celtic Traditions. I'm your host, Michael Corbett, and before the break, you heard the Dardanelles with Josephine's Jigs from an album called The Eastern Light, and before that, Brendan's Voyage with Botany Bay from The Land of Promise. Up next, we're going to have Planksty's version of As I Roved Out. We've been playing a different version of this song every week to show how traditional songs evolved and changed as they passed from place to place and throughout the decades. They call this version As Andy Roved Out. It's from an album called Live 2004. Here's Planksty.
As I roved out on a bright May morning to view the meadows and flowers gay, whom should I spy but my own true lover, as she sat under yon willow tree. I took off my hat and I did salute her. I did salute her courageously. When she turned around, sure the tears fell from her, saying, "False young man, you have deluded me." A diamond ring I own I gave you, a diamond ring to wear on your right hand, but the vows you made, love, you went and broke them, and married the lassie that had the land. If I married the lassie that had the land, my love, it's that I'll rue until the day I die. When misfortune falls, sure no man can shun it. I was blindfolded and I'll ne'er deny. And at nights when I go to my bed of slumber, the thoughts of my true love run in my mind. When I turn around to embrace my darling, instead of gold, sure 'tis brass I find. And I wish the Queen would call home her army from the West Indies, America and Spain, and every man to his wedded woman, in hopes that you and I will meet again.
WRUU is seeking to connect business and organizational partners with our diverse and passionate listeners. If you appreciate our local radio station and have the enthusiasm to cultivate sponsorship from business and organizational leaders, we have a commission-based position that might be right for you. We're looking for a non-commercial underwriting representative to take WRUU's message into the community to support Savannah's only community radio station. For more information, or if your business would like to support us right now, email fundraising@wruu.org.
Dublin City at the hour of 12 at night. Who should it by the Spanish lady washing her feet by the candlelight? First she washed them, then she dried them over a fire of amber coal. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the soul. Whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie.
Back through Dublin City at the hour of 8:30. Who should espy but a Spanish lady brushing her hair by the garden gate? First she tossed it, then she brushed it. On her lap was a silver comb. In all my life I never did see a maid so fast inside her own. Whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie.
As I went back through Dublin City as the sun began to set, who should it be but the Spanish lady catching him up in a golden net? When she saw me then she fled me, lifting a petticoat to her knee. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet as that lady.
Whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. I wandered north and I have wandered south through Stony Batter and Patrick's Close, up around by the Gloucester Diamond and back by Nevertandy's house. So they just set a hand on me, coals a fire of ashy coals. And all my life I never did see a maid so sweet as the Spanish lady. Whack for me tooralooraladdie, 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 whack for me tooralooraladdie. Hey, 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 hey. Whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie, whack for me tooralooraladdie. Now whack for me tooralooraladdie, 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 whack for me tooralooraladdie. Hey, 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 hey.
Thanks again for joining us on Celtic Traditions. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please send us an email at celtictraditions912@gmail.com. You just heard Gaelic Storm with their version of a song called The Spanish Lady from Herding Cats. And before that, you heard the band from Columbia, South Carolina, known as Sire, with a song from The Winter King. Up next, we have an Irish band from Germany. This is a band called Ganem. This is a song called Are You Sleeping, Maggie? It's a Scottish song. The album is called Ceol an Moylan. And after that, we have a band called Stones in the Field with a set of tunes from their album Come Singing, Come Dancing.
and rainy is and there's no storm up in the carry. Nothing leaves us work the lift and cold winds drive with the winter's fury. Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Let me in, fall out the linn, holding over the wall of Craigie. Fearful those aboard, creeping and the rifted wood, Ross wild and dreary. But the iron yet is clang and the cry of fuel, it's make me airy. Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Let me in, fall out the linn, soling over the wall of Craigie. Leave me neck knees sheltered woods for Buno heads. The skies are breaking, rain's hitting so cruel. Some heart safe, my loyalty led from this awkward storming. Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Let me in, fall out the linn, soling over the wall of Craigie. Looking for thy hope for licht, but there is none. Whilst you're not walking, looking back, the darkest night and distant shadows early lurking. Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Oh, are you sleeping, Maggie? Let me in, fall out the linn, soling over the wall of Craigie. Dare not speak. Fair eyes, you oh craft daddy, so cuts the blast upon me cheek. Rise, so rise, me bonny lady. How are you sleeping, Maggie? How are you sleeping, Maggie? Let me in, loud the linn, holding over the wall logs. Craigie, she's opened the door, she's let me in. Cast aside me dripping plaidie, plough your worst ye, rain and wind for Maggie. Now I'm in the side ye. Now since you're walking, Maggie, now since you're walking, Maggie, what could I for you to cry? Botry banks or Wallach's Craigie. Now since you're walking, Maggie, now since you're walking, Maggie, what could I for you to cry? For Botry banks or Wallach's.
You've been listening to Celtic Traditions on WRUU. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. I'm Michael Corbett, reminding you that you can find live Irish music all year long in Savannah and throughout the Low Country. Please join us next time for more of the best music from Ireland and beyond.